Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Sunday night live stream. Phew, I just made it. Uh, Let me know, give me a thumbs up that you hear sound and everything, because it's giving me a weird error, but it looks okay. So let me just double check here. I see that Carrie was here. Sharon has joined us. Jason Keto is here. Uh, let's see. Oh, and Air Fried Auntie, our awesome moderator, and Mike Sandy, I can't believe you're on after today. Let's see, Tutu Cat, awesome. Wow, look at all the lovely people. So, excellent. And I'm glad to hear that everything is looking good. I don't know what it is when it gives that error, but you know, it is what it is. Anyways, so I'm also kind of cheating on the live stream tonight because we had our community picnic today. I just think, I don't know, does this look dark? Because I don't want to mess with it if I don't have to, but if it is dark, let me know. It looks dark on my screen, but that could just be because my laptop was almost dead and any number of things. So, oh hey, and let's see. I hope I didn't miss any. Oh, just Jason Keto. Good to see you on. So, and it's also one of those scatterbrain nights because basically we got up at about 5 this morning and had to pack up the truck, and everything was crazy. Okay, thanks, Sharon. That's good to hear that the lighting looks good. Sometimes it doesn't translate well on my screen. So I've got many things to show you, but like I said, I did cheat. Originally, I was going to make a cheeseburger stuffler because it was in one of the groups, might have even been the keto stuffler group, and I had a craving, and I was like, well, we'll have burgers. But all of the cooked burgers got eaten. I have leftover brats and hot dogs, so let's make a cheesy dog stuffler. And I cheated because it's been so crazy. I made the batter ahead of time, but it's the same batter I use all the time. That is, it's 1 egg, it's an ounce of avocado oil, an ounce of heavy cream, a bit of salt, and let's see, 1 egg, the baking powder, a pinch of that, and a half a scoop of unflavored beef gelatin. So nothing fancy on it. Oh, and today, because I was using the hot dogs, I added a splash of the corn extract. Oh, no, Dyson's not barking, but there is TV going on upstairs. I think people forgot that because it was such a crazy day that we were doing a live stream. So, I don't know. Or if he did bark, I didn't notice it because I'm conditioned to it today. But hey, Stacy, nice to see you. So that's, it's just a standard batter. We've posted it, and after the fact, I'll add it in the comments again just to make sure that we got it. And then I took a leftover of our grilled hot dogs. They were GFS beef hot dogs. And I cut it into four pieces so it'll fit in the stuffler. And then I've got 2 pieces of the Adams New York Reserve cheddar slices. So that's basically all there's going to be to the stuffler tonight. Oh, Carrie, I get it now. Okay, like I said, it's been a long day, so I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed today. But, so let's go ahead and start that cooking, and then we'll start our drink, which you might notice I have a cocktail shaker, but it's not alcoholic. It's full of ice. And then I've actually, how much are we cheating? It's instant coffee. Yeah, it's one of those, instant espresso, actually. It's the Medaglia d'Oro espresso powder. And that's a kind of a thing for today. You can use this doing espresso, but it doesn't provide the same fluffy texture, almost Dalgona-ish. The other thing I have is Sucrin Gold, which is a erythritol-based brown sugar substitute. Let's see. Let me see. It has sweetener, erythritol, malt extract, glycerin, D-tagatose, which is probably the only questionable ingredient in it really, but it's a stevioglycoside, so no, it's fine then. And it does remind you that if you eat like several packets of this, that possibly it will give you some stomach upset, because that's a lot of fiber. So moderate yourself on that. And Carrie, I see that you've had an accomplishment, and I'm sorry if somebody tells you not to track. We all need to track what's important to us. And that is an important thing for you because of how it impacted you. So go for it. All right, so I've got my stuffer. It's a Nostalgia My Mini brand. So I'm going to try and pull it closer. I'm going to coat the bottom with batter. That's probably too much batter, but we'll see. Let me spread it out. It's not. I want to make sure I have enough for the top, which is hard to tell in this particular bowl. I used a too big bowl. Let me just smear it around a bit. I love that word, smear. Let's see. Anyway, so while I get this in here and get it going, working on it. All right. Easy enough. Like I said, these stuffers are stupid easy. Let me fold the corners a little bit so that it doesn't touch the sides. You just lay your cheese in, and we're just going to lay our hot dog, which, by the way, our subscriber here, Mike Sandy, was one of our grill masters today, so you can thank him for this lovely stuffer that we're doing here. I'm going to spread my hot dogs out a little bit. I might have been able to fit like another part of one, but that's good enough. Put our cheese on top, you know. It's got to be cheesy, right? I feel like I might be one of those questionable TikToks. You know, everybody's so creative, but I promise that it tastes good. Let's see, I see some people have joined us. Rocky Mountain Girl, an exchange student too. Hey, it's been a while. Glad to see you. I was wondering how you were doing. So, oh, and Sherry is here. I'm struggling with the bowl a little bit, so full disclosure, man, I am beat. So that's why I chose some simpler things tonight. Simply trying to keep myself together. Because, you know, so close to Origins, when we've had to cancel live streams, I just really don't want to cancel too many of them just because I've got a lot of stuff going on. So, but we got here long enough to get everything out of the vehicles before the rain hit. Look at that. Perfection. I didn't even overfill it today. What? Makes me question if oh, and the other thing in that waffle batter, the whey protein isolate. That's what makes it crispy. Oh, and Stacy said you wish you didn't have to work, but it's all good. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, and Carrie says I wasn't in produce since I said I was beat. But yeah, let's see. Oh, Rocky Mountain Girl is here. So anyway, so now we've got our stuffler. It'll take 10 to 12 minutes to cook. We'll just keep an eye on it. I'm going to take my espresso powder, and I'm going to show you a little something here. When we get this in here, it's often, you always see them say like to dissolve it a little bit in cold water. But even though we're making a cold coffee drink, in this particular case, we're actually going to add a little bit of hot water to dissolve it. And I'm sorry, there's going to be some clanking because I meant to get one of our little coffee stirrers, but I forgot it. So we're going to use a spoon. And instead of the cold, you want to dissolve this with some hot water. This actually does a better job with bringing forward the espresso flavor in the powder. So it's not quite as off-putting as your standard. And you're just going to make it, it dissolves really quick. And you're just going to do that to get it good and dissolved, develop the cream on top, and then you have your espresso concentrate. From here, we are going to get the water that I forgot to get out of the fridge and dilute it. Look how simple this is. So ice cold water once you bring it. So we're going to put it to temperature. And we throw this right into our cocktail shaker. I'm going to spill some on the counter. Oops. We'll get a paper towel and wipe that up. Like I said, it's that kind of night. So this is all we have to do. Now we take our sweetener. Let's see. Ugh. Oh, Hungry Heath says he has got messy hands. Hey, the Warden and Hungry Heath, nice to see you. So, just pour your sucrin right in there. Get it all out of there. I have a little too much, so we'll just set that aside. And then now we do. Oh, and Air Fried Auntie is mentioning that it's Keto Palooza in 96 days. Can you believe it? And now we just give this a big shake, so you'll probably hear that. Sorry, but you know, that's what happens when we're shaking stuff. Who's arriving in Ohio? I missed something. Anyway, I see Sharon is saying how many days until you arrive in Ohio, but I don't know. So anyways, we're going to give this a good solid shake. And when you do that, you'll feel it change. Like suddenly it gets a little bit heavier feeling, which is odd because it's all of the singular ingredients. Oh, Extinction 2 has red raspberries in the garden. Ooh, smash them up and put in the creamy. That does sound amazing. Oh, and Carrie says the shaking's not that loud, so I'm glad for that. So, let's see. And there we go. So, that is our brown sugar shake. And sometimes it gets frothier than that, but I diluted it maybe a little bit extra today. And I know that seems like really cheatery, but you can see. Let me get it all out of there. Now we've got a sweet, refreshing espresso beverage. I don't know the origins of this drink. I don't think it's Italian. I cannot remember, so I'm really sorry. Check it out, you guys. The lid is lifting because of the rise on my waffle. It's not quite ready yet, but it's getting there. I feel like those weird TikToks where they tease you but don't actually show you things, only we'll show you everything. So. It's perfect. The nice thing is that even though you put the sweetener in there, is because it's the brown sugar sucrin, it's not as sweet as a full-on like a liquid sucralose or monk fruit. And it adds like a nuttiness and blends in with that espresso, the strong espresso taste. So it brings forward more of that nutty flavor to it. And today is basically all about doing things quick and easy when we have super busy times. I'm glad to hear that, Carrie. I'm glad that you like to watch even though you can't have coffee. And I do try occasionally to do things that you can have, but even then sometimes I don't quite make it. But this makes it light and refreshing, which is great because it is stupid humid and really, really, really rough outside. And we've been outside all day sweating. So mostly from the humidity, not from the actual heat, because temperature-wise, it's really pleasant. It's about 80 to 85 degrees, right in the middle there. So very nice there. Just hitting the spot. Let's see. Exchange Student 2 says she hasn't made a waffle in a while. Keeps talking herself out of making them. You know, this wasn't too bad. And that's a nice thing. Because I will tell you that we have a lot of bratwurst left over. So, let's see. Air Fried Annie says she needs a cocktail shaker. I'll tell you, they're great for iced coffee, too. It's really great. Oh, hey, Renee. Good to see you tonight. Let's see. And let's check on the waffle. It is looking good. I'm going to give it just another minute or so. It feels really nice, so I am looking great. Let's see. let's see. Carrie says he has to keep looking because when he puts the drink in, it says Starbucks for the drink, so he'll have to keep looking. Yeah, no, it has other origins. I just can't remember tonight. Some days I can tell you all of the details, and today is not. Oh, and Rickwin says it's been in the 90s, but now that after the thunder showers, it's 80, so it feels like a sauna from the humidity. That's exactly where we're at right now. But I will say, I am so grateful that we had the rain showers, and we had rain this morning, but what it did was it cleared out all of the fire smoke, which really needed to happen here because earlier in the week, it was the AQI was like 205. You would step outside and you could feel it in your chest. It was miserable. And now it's basically normal again. All right. Feels fantastic. And I use my fine china leftovers from the picnic. So let me just undo it. And let me unplug the waffle maker so that it can cool down. So now here we are with our stuffed waffle. One side always looks really perfect and the other side is a little not perfect, but it's always delightful. I will get a cut so you can see the cross section. And I'll take this around to the camera and burn my fingers for a second so you can see. I've got one hot dog off to the side and one across. I should have cut it the other direction. But there you go. You can see the cheese. You can see the light fluffy texture of the waffle. And this is my reward at the picnic. I did have a bratwurst and a hamburger on a plate, but I ran out of time and energy, and so I did not make buns. So it was just plain old on a plate. Let's see. I'm trying to think. So anyway, so the picnic. We got so lucky. It stopped raining just about as we got there to set up. Rain was predicted, but it never happened. So we packed everything up and got everybody out, got home, unloaded the vehicles, and then the rain came. So it was perfect timing. So I am just thrilled. And thanks for all the compliments, friends, on the look of the waffle. I'm telling you guys, the whey protein isolate, I know not everybody can do dairy, but if you can, that combined with the gelatin and all the fat makes a really good waffle. So, oh. And then I've got some jalapeno mustard. I will say the jalapeno mustard is distilled vinegar, mustard seeds, salt, turmeric, paprika, jalapeno peppers, and spices. I don't know what the spices are, but it has never bothered me or made me feel not great about it. So let's see. And I love this mustard. I don't think you would like it, Shauna, but I enjoy it a great deal. Okay, yeah, Italian. So it says the drink stems from a popular Italian iced espresso beverage. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was Italian or Spain in origins, and so I was like, rather than give wrong information, it was better to just say like, hey, right now I'm not remembering. So let's see. Oh, Rickwin says he made the Warden's banana loaf, but with birthday cake keto chow, and it came out really good. Ooh, sure. Yeah, I'll come and show the label on the mustard. Just a second here. It is Wober's. So I actually got turned on to it by Christy Davis from the Keto Village. She found it first and introduced me to it, and ever since I have been 100% sold. I gotta check a setting here. Hang on tight with me, guys. Hopefully I don't do anything crazy. Well, maybe a little crazy. Okay. All set. Playing with the settings while we're live is crazy. Hey, Gigi's here. Good to see you tonight. Then I also have some electrolytes because we've been sweating up a storm. It's a a watermelon element. Sorry for the clang there, guys. So I'm letting this cool down a second. It's too hot for me to eat it. So it's a great opportunity to share with you birthday stuff. So I've got it all in one bag. First of all, this came from Sharon Holloway, our lovely, beautiful embroidery person who has been nothing but an amazing support. Rainbow shoe wings and green dragon shoe wings. So these go up on your boots and are cute little decorations on the side. I was going to order them, but got them for my birthday. So super awesome, thanks. And obviously I got a lovely note from the card. So that was awesome. So really super appreciative. And if you like those shoe wings, they look super cute on the shoes. Maybe Air Fry and Auntie can share the link to Sharon's site. I'm not sure. But then, from our awesome moderator, Air Fry and Auntie, let me show you guys. Awesome paper craft. This cool. Check it out. So I love these cards. Are so amazing. Super, super cool. So, and it says happy birthday Maitreya on it, but I can't stop playing with it. But within that, where did they go? Oh, here they are. I'm going to bring these up close to the camera for you guys to see. While they were on the cruise, check out these super cool earrings. They're hand beaded earrings. And Shauna, you are right. These are just my style. And of course, my favorite colors, green, white, and black. So, nailed it. Also, spicy elements. I love the spicy elements. So exciting. Oh, thank you, the warden, for the happy birthday. So, let me set this aside. Then, while I was at the picnic, someone brought me a laser cut paper card. So, it has like this little flower cut that comes together. Check it out. I'll bring this too. So you can see it. There you go. So that was super cool. They did it with lasers. Yeah. Man, that almost made me emotional knowing how lovely it was. So, and then Mike Sandy, who's here on the live stream, after hearing that I like these cakes, got me the cake mixes. So that was awesome. So very, very, very excited for all of those fun things that I got. Oh, whose birthday is tomorrow? Hey, Stacy. Well, happy birthday. Exciting. Yeah, technically my birthday is Tuesday. But I love hearing all of the happy birthdays. Thank you guys. It's appreciated. So we had, so at the picnic, we had about like 60 people, which was really amazing. Hey Trinity, nice to see you. But now I think we can take a bite. Get some mustard. It's perfect. It's a hot dog. I took too big a bite. It's going to take me a second to chew it up. So, thank you, Tutu Cat. More happy birthdays. So, anyways, yeah. So that was my day, and I will say that Mike, Sandy, and Attila manned the grill and banged all the stuff out. People, oh my God, there was so much food there, and a lot of it wasn't keto, but a lot of it was. And I will say that people thought about it, and maybe they weren't perfect, but like they brought so many veggie trays. And everyone who brought a veggie tray came to tell me that they brought a veggie tray so that I could eat some. And I was just so touched by that. I thought that was extra amazing. And Trinity says there's no such thing as too big a bite. Maybe. But that was hard to chew and also converse at the same time. So, but let's see, what else did we have? Oh yeah, so, and my kid turned 21 this year, and they weren't keto, so they did ask for a special tres leches cake, and I knew that I didn't have it in me to make one this year, so I did buy it. But the bakery that made it, we had a great conversation, and they actually made it with all of the milks, plus they put a strawberry filling in there, and that was pretty awesome, and it looked glorious. I wish I had remembered to take a picture, but I did not. I'll tell you, the fact that the hot dog was grilled first really adds to it. Oh, thanks, Brenda. Brenda says she was glad that we had a good turnout at the picnic. I will say it was, to me, just right, because like I said, we had about 60 people. Pre-pandemic, I'll be honest, the picnic was getting kind of out of hand, because the last one that we had, which would have been 2019, I think that we were doing counts because there were so many people, and we had like over 130 people. I think it was like 134 or 136, and then we had stopped counting, and people were still coming, and so it was too much. It was insane. 60 was really nice. Ooh, Air Fried Annie's gonna try out the new fudge idea with the KC birthday cake. That also sounds amazing. So, but let's see, what else am I forgetting to tell you? I know I was really short this week. Like I said, I didn't want to cancel the live stream, but I also didn't have tons of energy to make a lot. Oh, Trinity says Kroger sells a tres leches cake. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really picky, and I don't even eat it. But, hey, good evening, Miriam. Good to see you. Let's see, someone had picked it up this last round of graduation from massage therapy school. Oh, that sounds cool. So, I got to admit, there was a struggle when we were at the bakery because they had my very, 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 very favorite things from my childhood there. They had the merenitos, which are a gingerbread in the shape of a pig. Not gingerbread. Well, yeah, it's gingerbread, but it's like super soft. I can't even explain it to you guys. And that with a coffee was my absolute favorite. So, oh, and Renee's saying that I apologize for too many picnic posts, but they were glad that I was having a good time. Yeah, I did, and it was just such a lovely day. I couldn't have asked for a better day. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait, Carrie, for that to go up. For some reason, there's like there's a react now on the chat. That's weird. I didn't know I could do that. I'm gonna test it. I never hit that. Let me hit a celebrate. See if that goes away. No, it doesn't. I can't read the last word because it's covered by the react, but it let me put a celebrate thing. Oh, look. I don't know what it looks like on the user end, but on mine it went like little sparkles in the air. I'm just clicking buttons now. Who knows? Craziness abound. Oh, and Hungry He says maybe if we make the KC fudge with strawberry and then cover it with Lily's chocolate. Ooh, the white chocolate chips maybe. Oh, and Trinity says she's in rural Middle Tennessee, so not going to be picky when someone else bought it. Well, that's true. That's fair. Yep. And no, I am not off work tomorrow. Thanks for asking, Brenda. I am, but it should still be a relatively pleasant work day because really, a lot of people do take the day off. So a lot of the people I work with will be out, and the offshore people that I work with are done at noon because that's very late in the evening for them. So, I'm looking forward to that part. Oh, and Rickwin says if he clicks up on the heart that it floats to the top. That's interesting. I don't know when they added that. I'm not sure if I like it or not. I like that we can do the reaction, but it also blocks some of the text, so I don't know. But all right, what else are we talking about? Because again, I'm out of it and squirrely. So the nice thing too is that I'm good at starting up in the morning and getting a bunch of stuff done. So, but by the afternoon and evenings, I'm like really hitting walls. So I like to get there and I get everything all nice and set up before everybody arrives. And then at the end of the picnic, I basically give like a little thank you for coming kind of speech type thing, you know, with all sincerity. Oh, hey, someone pressed the heart. I saw it. Cool, that is floating up. That's neat. So, but, so I lost track again. Yeah, oh, so I'm good at setting up, but someone else, at the end of the picnic, we say it's time. The minute we start doing a little bit of tidy, and I bring my truck over to the picnic shelter, people all get in and start working like mad and do a lot of the tidy up at the end, which is a huge relief for me. And I'm so grateful for all of that. All of our community, they're so awesome. Oh, and Carrie says that's funny about being squirrely because he's up every day at 2:30 in the morning every day. Yeah, that's hard. I do sometimes wake up at that time of the morning, but you guys are going crazy with that react button. It's hilarious now. It's just insane. Oh, and Gigi here says it's been there for a while. It's just in a bad spot. Yeah, I don't know where they could put it, but maybe they could even make it a little smaller or something. I don't know. But it is fun. That's a fun thing. I do like that. I hope that means that like in October when they put their Halloween up that they give us the sad Frankenstein. That's my favorite of all the Halloween emojis. So. Oh, and Sharon says if she rotates her iPad, it goes out of the way. That's interesting. You know, I can't really rotate my laptop though. So that's something maybe when they ask for like the feedback or things that might be worthy of mentioning. Oh my goodness, Hungry. Why is the poop pink though? That's weird. Oh, pink poop sounds very uncomfortable. Oh. Anyways, I don't really have anything else because like I said, I did a bunch of things in a scramble just to make sure that I was able to do a live stream. So maybe I over prepared because we probably could have spent some more time. I probably could have made the batter with you on the channel. And thankfully, no pink poop got on me. Or whatever that is. I don't know. It's freaking me out. Oh, and Carrie said he had some buffering. Yeah, it's not buffering on this end, so that's good. Oh, and Gigi's here says when you rotate your phone, it also disappears. Heath, you're cracking me up. He says the pink poop was because it was preloaded with Pepto. Oh. Oh, and there's a... What is that? Is that a rainbow goat? Or is he just like teal with pink horns? Oh, I'm sorry you guys are getting buffering. It might be the storms coming through impacting things. It seems okay-ish on this end, so I don't know. But like I said, yeah. Oh, and Gigi's here. Yeah, when you guys hit it, it was going up the side and making all the little emojis. So I think that's fun. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, we are getting storms coming through now, so maybe it's just impacting things a bit. Yeah, I don't know what he is, but I love that goat, the teal and pink. I don't know. It's like a unigoat. Well, that doesn't sound right either. Unicorn goat. A goaticorn? That one I can't see. Oh, it's a crazy thing with a hat. A crazy person, maybe. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that the buffering went away quickly. Oh, ugh. And Hungry He says they briefly lost power right as they tuned in. But everything is good now. That's good because you guys have had too many power outages. And Brenda said, oh, that bad weather is hitting there, so that also could be part of the issue. Plus 500 teenagers on the Wi-Fi. The teenagers on the Wi-Fi will do it every time. Streaming and gaming, that'll do it. So. Carrie says that go-to corn is so bad. Nice. So, oh, and he says he looks like he's pouring coffee down his throat. The last one that she just posted. It does. It does look like that. So, what else is everyone doing for the holiday? Like on the 4th of July, do you all have picnics or family stuff? Or do you like to stay home and hide away from all of the hullabaloo? We sometimes go out in the day. There's a parade here that we like to go to. To be honest, I am not 100% that we're going, even though initially I was very gung-ho about it. It's been harder to breathe, and the humidity has just been really, really not great. But, so there is a 4th of July parade. We tend to stay home during fireworks time, though, because none of our animals are all too thrilled with that. And there are fireworks everywhere for days and days and days. They're just insane. And Carrie's gonna try and stay home and try not to melt. No kidding. It is so hot down where you all are. Oh, and Shauna says their town canceled the fireworks, then added them again. So they will be working and hoping to convince our client to watch fireworks on TV. You know, TV is probably better right now because it's hard to be outside with everything coming down. Brickwin says no family stuff, but thinks his cousins have all gone to the beach. So just going to be calming the dogs when the fireworks go off. Yep, that's what we do. We got a thunder shirt for Dyson, and the cats are usually more or less okay, but they are more clingy. So, you know, petting the cats is never a bad thing for us. Air Fried Annie says it's just plain too people-y out there. That's true. I love my people, but that was enough people for a couple days, for sure. And Hungry He says just making sure he keeps all 10 fingers attached. He stopped buying fireworks a long time ago. True story. Yes, our families did used to buy a lot of fireworks, and I don't miss that. So, and yeah, I hope you can get the AC back again. I know that it's tough times. So, and it's definitely not good to be without the AC. I don't know if there's like a mall near you where maybe you can go hang out some, you know, sit on a bench and read a book or something. That's often what we used to do. At any rate, now that I'm stuffing my face. Oh, that's a tip. Renee says, look into prescription oral gel for pups. It's not a sedative, but made specifically for noise-induced anxiety. Oh, that's good to know. I will say, though, that their Thunder shirt works great for Dyson. He really likes it, and it helps him a ton. I know it doesn't work for all dogs, but for him it really does. Oh, and Air Fried Annie says that you can put a big bowl of ice in front of a fan, and that will help as well. Let's see. Oh, and Carrie says that way back in the day, he was with his parents and Little Rocket firework, and then let it go under his uncle's motorcycle, and he wasn't too happy. I bet. I don't think they would be too happy about that. And Renee says the oral gel for the dogs is called Sileo, or Sileo, S-I-L-E-O. So there's a good tip for you guys if you have anxious dogs. And then Carrie says it's been a while since he's been to the mall, so maybe he can do that on Monday for a little while. Yeah, you know what? I like that. I like going to the malls still because you kind of get to like people watch and you can just chill and relax. They often have like fountains that you can sit near. I enjoy that a lot. All right, guys. I know it's a little early, but I hope you got a nice little idea for using some of your holiday leftovers if you got a little mountain of hot dogs left like we do, or bratwurst. Uh, like I said, we've made this batter a lot, so you should be able to find the recipe. But if not, once this post tomorrow, I'll try and add it into the comments just to remind us of the batter recipe. And I think, like I said, man, I'm gonna go sit down. According to my fitness watch, not only have I been hoisting and lifting things all day, I have had 20K steps. I don't know how I got 20K steps, but probably just from going here to here, here and here, back and forth to the truck, off to see this person, that person, hugging all the new people. So all I can say is I'm ready to go finish this Stuffler and sit my behind down for a little bit before bed. So good night, everyone. I do appreciate you, and thank you all so much for spending your Sunday evening with me. Bye-bye.